Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Coach. Hard-earned point. Can you talk to us about the importance of getting back-to-back clean sheets and perhaps also touch on the modifications that you did for the second half?
Yeah, it's a great point in my opinion, to be honest. And the behavior of the whole group for me was great. And with all these injuries, it's not so easy. But how we handled it today was top. I would say the first 10, 15 minutes was in the first half was also very well. We controlled the game. Then we lost our sometimes too easily the ball in some situations. Then they had these transition moments or sometimes the switch moments to the other side where we were not so aggressive, and yeah, we changed then a little bit, but not the structure. We want to a little bit more other profiles on the field, and yeah, the second half very dominant, very good counter press, and I would say they didn't have a chance in the second half, and we had some moments, and for sure what we have to improve is then to have more box situations in the final third. This was not so good, but at the end, with all these young guys, with the whole group, with the energy, is a very important point, and also a big step in our development.
Next, we go to Voss.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the point on the road. Just wanted to ask you on your team's ability to just maintain the ball throughout those 90 minutes against such a skilled front side against Atlanta, who had those attacking pieces like Batela and Moranchu. And just as a second part, can you just comment on the three defenders on the night? They all seem to really shut down those attackers and really also influence the attack when they got up front.
Yeah. First of all, the decision for these three center backs was, in our opinion, when we analyzed Atlanta, was clear that we want to have more Dylan Nealis against Lobanice in this position, and then Noah against Almiron. And also from the load wise, we have to be careful also with Haki. He played the last two games very well, but that's important to continue his individual development and also to protect him sometimes. But all these three center backs made it very well against these players. And what I said, how we control the ball, this was a big step in our build-up, not to lose the patience. And for sure, sometimes we can find more the red zone than to turn and then directly to have these deep runs. But how Chupo worked for the team, how Emil worked for the team, that was great. And what I said is it's a good, very good point for me. And especially the second half, we were so dominant here on the road against Atlanta. It's not so easy here to play, and we know this from the last season. But how we did it today was good.
Next, we go to Luca Richmond.
Hi, Coach. Tonight, Julian Hall became the third youngest player in club history to debut or to start an MLS game. And just curious your thoughts on his first start and any areas for improvement that you might have seen.
Yeah, he made very serious his job in our defense behavior. Then he had in transition moments in the first half good situations where he can score or also to shoot on the goal. And yeah, but then we wanted to have a little bit another profile, what I said, and then this was the reason then to have the substitution. But for the first 45 minutes in the starting lineup, first MLS game in the starting lineup, and then he's a very young player and is a big talent with high potential.
Next, we go to Daniel Feuerstein.
Sandro, beside your back line, Carlos had an amazing night tonight in goal. He made several key saves in the first half to keep you guys in the match. Talk about Carlos's performance. And out of curiosity, on the match tracker, it said you subbed in Rojas originally for Stroud, but then you took him out for Carballo. Was there an issue, or is that just a mistake by the match tracker?
No, mistake by the match tracker.
Thank you very much. I want to make sure about that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Carlos is very important for us. It's very important for us as a player, as a character, as a person, and we need in these moments when the opponent is in some moments dominant, then for sure you need then the goalkeeper, especially on the road, and he did it very well. And it's the second clean sheet now in the row. That's important for the whole team, not only for Carlos. It's important for the whole team. But he made in the first half great save, and but in the second half I would say they haven't had a chance. In our box, we defended all together very well, but it's clear in some moments you need the goalkeeper, and it's good to have him then and to have these saves.